If you haven't met me yet, my name is Bree. We're starting in a seat. This is a 45-minute flow. I have a block underneath my bum, and I'm sitting in what's called Virasana. So my heels are squeezing against the block, and I have a little bit of support. This is not what you have to do, but it's an option to help give you a little bit more of a lift upright through your spine. Bring your hands down on your lap. Close your eyelids if that feels okay. Otherwise, just let your vision simply blur on the earth. Take a few deep breaths. On the inhale, let your length ride it all the way up through the spine. And as you exhale, let the steadiness and the sturdiness sink down from the pelvis, through the block, into the earth, or just right into the earth. And as you breathe, notice the quality of your breath. So the depth of it, but also the pulse of where the breath is moving in your body. Open your mouth and release any air in your lungs. HA. Inhale through your nose. Open up through your mouth, cleanse it out. HA. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath at the top for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Controlled exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heavy your pelvis down. Inhale, circle, sweep, reach your arms all the way high. And exhale, join your hands in a prayer. Bring the prayer all the way down to heart center, Anjali Mudra, a gesture of offering, of reverence. Today, I offer connection and unity to the collective. May we continue to utilize this practice as a way to connect to ourselves so that we can easily connect to the people around us. Take a soft bow, forehead towards fingertips. Lift your skull up and come to a ragdoll position or a forward fold, you choose. You'll keep your block at the front of your mat. And as you land in ragdoll, take a moment to just kind of hang out. So again, hands can be down or you're holding opposite elbows here. Spread wide through your toes. Lift the arches of your feet up and away from the earth. Feel the legs really engage and get some strength. And from the sacrum and the hips, really just let the trunk of the body get heavy. As you get heavier, you may notice your weight pull towards the balls of the feet. Back your weight back, and so you're fully centered on your foot. You're not on the heels or the balls, but really balancing on the big toe mound, pinky toe mound, and the heel. Settle into your Ujjayi breath. Begin to bend your left elbow and reach your left arm, your left hand, towards your right shoulder blade. Bring your right hand to the elbow tip and kick your head into the forearm. So you're taking a tricep stretch in a forward fold. Breathe. Release, second side. This time your right arm reaches for your left shoulder blade. Bring your left hand to the elbow tip, and again, soft little kick of the foot or the head back into the forearm. Release. Inhale and halfway lift. Take all of the rounding out of your spine. So in my body, my hands can touch the earth, but if the backs of your legs are tighter, you can come up a little higher. The point of halfway lift is to have a long spine. Exhale, folds. 2 more times. Inhale, halfway lift. Send your thigh bones back into space. Maybe a little bend of the knees if you're tight. Exhale, folds. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, folds. Press into the feet. Inhale, circle sweep. Reach your arms all the way high. Exhale, bring your palms to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, catch your right wrist, side bend up and over towards the left. Tug on your wrist. Stay strong and engaged through your legs. Press down and out through the legs into the earth. Inhale, come back through center. Switch your clasp and take that side bend up and over the other way. Notice the expansion on the left side of your body. Stretch down into your left foot. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, cactus your arms. Open up through your heart. Pull the tops of the ears back. Send your elbow tips forward as your hands go back. Inhale, pull navel to spine. Lift your arms up. Lift the rib cage away from your hips. Exhale, one more cactus. Open up through the heart. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, twist. Bring your right arm back, left arm forward. Rotation of the spine. Keep your hips relatively neutral. Inhale, circle your hand down and come back through center. Exhale, take that twist the other way. Inhale, circle your left arm down, come back through center. Again, exhale, twist. Inhale, brings you back through. Exhale, twist. Inhale and come back through center. Exhale, bring your arms by your sides. Interlace your fingers. Lift up through the heart space. Maybe a little bend in your knees. Inhale. Exhale, bound forward, folds. Keep your fingers interlaced. Shake your head out, yes or no. Keep lifting your shoulders up and away from your ears and drop your clasped hands over the back body. Keep a micro bend in your elbow joints. Straighten out through your left knee, bend your right knee. Take a little twist over towards the left. Pull your shoulders back, bring the tops of the ears back. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Bend your left knee a lot, straighten out through the right leg. Pull your shoulders back, soft little twist towards the right. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Release your hands down to the earth. Inhale and halfway lift, lengthen through the sides of your waist. Exhale, fold. Take your time here. Inhale, roll up vertebra by vertebra. Really slow. Eventually, you're going to land towards standing. Shift your shoulders up by the ears. Face your palms forward. Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, catch your right wrist. Bring your right foot behind your left. Squeeze your inner thighs and wrap your right hip forward as you side bend over towards the left. Stretch down and out through your standing leg. Inhale, come back through center. Switch it up, second side, take the side bend the other way. Inhale and come back through center. Exhale, open your arms, cactus. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, chair pose, sink your hips low. Pull the belly in. Think about pulling your sternum down a little and send your hip bones back. So you have that core engagement, but your thigh bones are going back into space. Inhale. Exhale, twist, right arm back, left arm forward. Take a peek down at your knees. Your knees should be in the same line. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, twist the other way. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale and halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step your left leg back. Straighten out through your right leg. Maybe you bend your left knee. That might feel nice. Modified pyramid pose. Option 2, flex your right toes towards the sky. So that gives you a little bit more of a stretch in your calf. Otherwise, you can just keep your foot down and press your big toe mound down and pull back. You choose. In today's class, we are really working on twisting and revolving around ourselves. Pivot your back heel down to the earth. Pivot your right toes towards the left side of the mat. Your hands are still at the front of the mat. Bring your left hand to grab your right ankle. Bend into your left knee and twist. Reach your right arm high. Lean all of your weight towards the back of the mat. So if you didn't have your ankle, you'd almost like fall backwards. That's how much weight is in your back foot here. Take an inhalation. Twist open a little more. Exhale, round. Use your right hand to grab your left ankle. You're in like I call it the twisted pretzel pose. Squeeze your shins in and broaden wide through the thighs. Release, unwind, come back through center. Step up, forward folds. Inhale, clear it out halfway. Exhale, fold. Step your right leg back, straighten out through your left knee. Keep a little bend in the right knee. See if you like that variation. And breathe. And begin to pivot your back heel down to the earth. Pivot your front toes towards the right. Right hand grabs your left ankle. Bend into your right knee. Twist, reach your left arm high. Pull both of your shoulders back. Lean back. Breathe. Take a full inhalation here. Exhale, round. Left hand grabs your right ankle. And if you can't grab your ankles, no problem. Just work a little harder by bringing your legs in, and then you've got it. Release, unwind, bring both hands forward, spin both feet towards the front of the mat, step it back, plank pose. When you land in a plank, your fingers should be spread nice and wide and evenly. Your pointer fingers are facing straight ahead. And as you look down at your hands, how can you make them more active? Pull back through your finger pads, root down through the perimeter of your palms. Squeeze your forearms towards the midline. Wrap your triceps in towards the rib cage. And pull your hands towards the midline, not just towards your center midline, but towards your core. Lengthen through the sides of your neck. Inhale and shift your shoulders past your wrist. Always an option to lower the knees. Lower down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Ground your hips. Press the tops of the feet down into the earth. Lift your shoulders away from the earth. Pull your belly in. Strong legs. Rise up. Cobra pose. Exhale, fold. Move with your breath. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, bhujangasana, cobra pose. Tug the hands back. Exhale, fold. Press your way up through a tabletop or a plank. Send your hips up and back, down dog. Step your feet to about hip distance apart. Spread wide through your pinky toe and your ring finger toe. Bend your knees a little. Send the tops of your thigh bones back into space. Squeeze your shins in. Squeeze your forearms towards the midline. From the back of the heart, stretch out long through your arms, through your hands into the earth. Inhale, come high into your tiptoes. Exhale, take a deep bend in the knees. Hop, step, or float your way up. Forward fold. Inhale and halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, folds. Press into the earth. Inhale, circle sweep, reach your arms high. Exhale, sink your hips low, chair pose. Bring your feet closer, maybe even to touch here. Take an inhalation. Exhale, tiptoe chair. Bring your arms behind you, lift your heels. Inhale, ground your heels, reach your arms up. Exhale, tiptoe chair. Inhale, ground your heels, reach your arms up. Exhale, tiptoe chair. Inhale, ground your heels, reach your arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, step your left leg back. Straighten out through your right knee, modified pyramid pose. Always an option to bend that back knee here. Inhale, bend into your front knee, cow lunge, back knee hovers. Exhale, straighten and folds, cat lunge. Inhale to the cow. Exhale, straighten and folds, cat. One more, inhale, cow lunge. Exhale, straighten and fold, cat lunge. Pivot your back heel down. Pivot your right toes towards the left. Left hand grabs your right ankle, bend really deep into your back left knee as you twist open towards the right. Take an inhalation. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your right hand to grab your left shin. Now let your hips come nice and low here to a squat. Bring your backs of the forearms to touch or your hands to touch. Rise up into a little squat with eagle arms. Let's pulse the squat here. Let your hips come low and then lift your hips up a little. Let your hips come low and lift. 3 more. Lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Straighten out through your knees. Make your feet as wide as you would like for a warrior two stance. Pivot your front toes forward, your right toes bend into your right knee, warrior two. Your forearms are in the middle of the posture here, not facing towards the front of the mat, but facing the long edge of the mat. Gaze forward over your right shoulder. Take a moment to breathe a deep, full breath. Notice the strength in this pose through your legs. On your exhale, release your arms to a warrior two, Virabhadrasana two. Inhale, flip your palm, reverse, keep the depth in your lunge as you lean back. Exhale to a side angle, bring your elbow to your thigh, reach your upper arm way in line with your ear. Work your side angle here, wrap your right torso underneath you, twist open here. Press down and out through your left leg, lengthen long through your left side body. Inhale and reverse triangle. Straighten out through the front knee without locking your joint. Hinge at your hips, hinge, hinge, hinge until you can't really hinge anymore. Plant your right hand outside of your ankle or onto a block. Pull both of your shoulders back. Keep twisting open and leaning back into support. The support of the back body, the posterior chain is here to hold you. Stretch out long through the legs, long through your spine, wide through your arms. Inhale and reverse your triangle. Exhale, as you move through warrior two, either pivot off of your back heel or take a step to a crescent lunge. Your chest is now facing the front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen up through the sides of your waist. Exhale, twist, bring your right arm back and your left arm forward. Inhale, bring your back hand to your back thigh, reach your left arm high. Exhale, ground your left arm on the mat. Open yourself up here into a twist. Now you can stay here in this twist or option for side plank. So you would pivot to the outside edge of your back foot and step back and stack your feet, stagger your feet. In a side plank, the power really comes from your lower hip. And really press that left hand into the mat here. Inhalation. Exhale, plank pose. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, half push up. Inhale, coming through cobra pose or up dog, you choose. Take it back, downward facing dog, pause, breathe. Take about 3 deep breaths here. Coming back to the deep, full breath sequence. Inhale, come high onto your tiptoes. Exhale, take a deep bend in the knees. Hop, step, or float your way all the way up. Forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, folds. Press into the earth. Inhale, circle sweep, reach your arms high. Exhale, come to a chair pose with Hakini Mudra. So all of your finger pads are touching. There will be a little bend in your knuckle joint, so you have like a sphere here. Press your finger pads into one another. Keep the weight in your heels. Inhale. Exhale, twist towards the right. Hook your left elbow outside of the right thigh. Maybe you spread wide through your arms. Connect your hands back to Hakini Mudra. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, twist the opposite way. Stretch your right arm down, your left arm high. Connect your hands. Inhale, come back through center. Reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Step your right leg back. Straighten out through your left knee. Maybe you have a little bend in your right knee. Inhale, cow lunge. Back knee hovers, belly in, chest through, palate back. Exhale, straighten, folds, cat lunge. Inhale, come through your cow lunge. Exhale, straighten and folds, cat. One more, inhale, cow. Exhale, straighten and fold to the cat. Pivot your back heel down, bring your left toes towards the right. Your right hand will grab your left ankle, bend into your right knee and twist. Reach your left arm high. Big lat opening here. Inhale. Exhale, bring your left hand to grab your right ankle. Squat low here. Bring the backs of your forearms to touch. Press down and out through the legs and rise up to a squat. It's not really a goddess because your toes aren't out wide, although you could turn them out wide if that helps you. A little pulse. Lower your hips down. Lift your hips up. Lower them down and lift it up. 3 more. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. Lower. Lift and straighten out through your legs. Make your stance as wide as you would like. Pivot your left toes forward, bend into your left knee, warrior 2. Gaze over your left shoulder. Bring your forearms more towards the right so you have your forearms on your center here. Breathe. Actively pull energy up from the earth through the legs into the pelvis. Exhale, release your arms. Stretch out long from the collarbones, out long through your arms, through your fingertips. Inhale, flip your palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle, elbow comes to the thigh. Reach your upper arm way in line with your ear. As you twist your left torso underneath you, send your back thigh back into space. Open up. Press into the earth. Inhale and reverse triangle. Straighten out through your left knee joint. Exhale, hinge at your hips nice and slow with control. Channel your strength. Hinge until there's not any more hinge left and plant your hand outside your left ankle. Use your left forearm to kind of press into the outer edge of the left ankle. Hug your midline. Stay strong and engaged through your legs, and from that engagement, stretch out long through the legs into the earth, long through your spine, wide through your arms. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, move through warrior 2, find your crescent lunge. A wide step out makes your feet hip distance. Squeeze your legs towards each other. Inhale, lengthen up through the sides of the waist. Exhale, twist. Left arm back, right arm forward. Inhale, bring your back hand to your back thigh. Reach your right arm up. Exhale, bow, plant your right hand down. Reach your left arm up. Press your back thigh back into space as you wrap your left hip down. Inhale. Exhale, pivot to the outside edge of your back foot. Step back, side plank, lift the hips, lift a leg, plant a foot and tree. Whatever makes this pose authentic to you is fair game. Exhale, plank pose. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, half push up. Lower your hips. Inhale, come through cobra pose. Exhale, take it back. Child's pose or tabletop, whatever allows you to cool down here. Breathe. Press your hands into the mat nice and strong. Come all the way up through a tabletop. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips up and back. Down dog. Inhale, reach your right leg high to the sky. Keep your toes pointing down. Exhale, pull your right knee in to tap your right armpit. Inhale, reach it up and long. Exhale, knee towards nose round. Inhale, reach it up and long. Exhale, knee towards left tricep. Shoot your leg out, pivot your back heel down, reach your left arm up Fallen triangle, the power again comes from your bottom hip. Ground your left hand. Inhale, reach your right leg high. Exhale, pull your knee towards your nose. Plant your foot in between your hands. Straighten out through your legs. Pivot your left heel down. Pivot your right toes in. Bring your left hand to grab your right ankle, twist, bend into your back knee as you reach your right arm high. Inhale. Exhale, right hand grabs left ankle. Adjust your feet as needed. Now we're going to keep going with the twist here. Start to shift your left shoulder way over towards your left leg. Keep shifting, shifting, shifting. Eventually, your right elbow, you're going to lift your right elbow up onto the back plane of the body, and maybe you peek underneath your right arm. All right, come back through. Bring your arms to eagle arms. Press down and out through the power of your legs. Rise all the way up. Pivot your front toes forward. Land in your warrior two with eagle arms. Adjust your stance. Breathe in. Exhale, warrior two. Breathe out. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Follow your breath. Exhale, side angle or extended side angle. Press into the earth. Inhale and reverse triangle. Exhale, Trikonasana. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, move through warrior two, land into crescent lunge. Breath in, get length. Exhale, open arm twist towards the right. Stay here. Or bring your hands to a Hakini Mudra again, so all the finger pads are touching. Bow, hook your left elbow outside of the right thigh. Maybe you spread wide through your arms. And everyone bring your left hand to the earth. You can stay in the typical Vashisthasana side plank, or an option would be to pivot to the outside edge of your back foot. Use your right hand to grab your front foot and rise up Vashisthasana. Reach your right leg high to the sky. And it might be like a half-happy baby with a little bend. Maybe you plant your foot on the inner edge of your thigh for a tree pose. Plank pose. Shift your shoulders past your wrist, half push-up. Inhale, come through up dog, pull the heart through. Exhale, take it all the way up and back, down dog. Breathe in and breathe out. We just got one more to go, guys. Inhale, reach your left leg high. Exhale, tap your left knee on your left armpit. Inhale, reach it up and long. Exhale, knee towards nose. Inhale, reach long. Exhale, knee towards opposite tricep. Pivot your back heel down, reach your leg out, reach your right arm high. Ground your right hand. Inhale, reach your left leg high. Exhale, pull the knee towards the nose. Plant your foot in between your hands. Straighten out through both legs. Pivot your back heel down. Pivot your left toes towards the right. Right hand grabs left ankle. Bend into your right knee. Twist. Reach your left arm high to the sky. Breath in. Exhale. Twisted pretzel. Left hand to the right shin. All right, now we're going to bring the right shoulder all the way over towards the right. Keep going, going, going. And that left arm is going to naturally lift, but you got to use the muscles to lift it even more. Keep lifting your left shoulder onto the back plane of the body until you can peek your head underneath your left arm. Unwind, bring backs of the forearms to touch from the pelvis, stretch down into the earth and rise all the way up. Make your feet as wide as you would like. Pivot your left toes forward. Warrior two with eagle arms. Release your arms to that warrior two stance. Move with your breath. Inhale and reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten out through your front knee. Lean back. Exhale, Trikonasana. Trust that you can lean back into space with the support and strength of your back body. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, move through a warrior two. Wide step out, crescent lunge. Squeeze your legs towards each other. Inhale, lengthen up long through the spine. Exhale, twist left arm back, right arm forward. Bring your hands to Hakini Mudra, breath in. Exhale, bow, hook the elbow outside of the left knee. Press your upper arm bone into the outer thigh and the thigh into the upper arm bone. Maybe you bring your arms wide like wings. And ground your right hand on the inside edge of your foot. Twisted lunge. Here we go, Vashisthasana. Pivot to the outside edge of the back foot. If you'd like, you can grab your foot and lift it up. It's kind of dicey. Maybe you just plant your foot on the inseam of your leg. Maybe you go all the way up for more of that Vashisthasana shape. Take one more breath wherever you're at. And plank pose. Inhale, shift your shoulders forward. Exhale, half push up. Ground your hips. Inhale, coming through, cobra pose. Exhale, take it all the way back, child's pose or down dog, you choose. Come to a downward facing dog. Inhale, come high onto your tip toes. Exhale, take a deep bend in your knees. Hop, step, or float your way all the way up, forward fold. Inhale and halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Take your time here, roll up vertebra by vertebra all the way to the front of to Tadasana. Face your palms forward. Bring your feet to be about closer than hip distance, touching. Spread through your toes, it will help with balance. Lift your heels off the mat, reach your arms up, bring all of your finger pads to touch, Hakini Mudra. Now squeeze your shins in, squeeze your thighs towards the midline, take an inhale. Exhale, slowly lower it all the way down through a chair, but you're coming past that chair pose all the way into like a little squat. It may help to bring your arms forward to counterbalance. Ground your hips, lift up. Well, that wasn't the most graceful on my end. Ground your hips and find boat pose. So boat pose could be with your hands on the earth. You'll see my knees are bent. It could be with your hands to grab the thighs and pull the thighs in towards the chest. This will help your spine be long. What I care the most about in your boat pose is the midline is hugged. So big toes touching. Ankles are squeezing in. Shins squeeze in, knees squeeze in, thighs squeeze in. Keep that inner anchor. And you may want to play with straightening out through your legs. That might be interesting to you. But if it feels like it's going into your low back, then just bend your knees. That should help stay in the core. Navasana boat pose. Take an inhalation. Exhale, lower your low back down, half boat. Lengthen through the sides of your neck. Inhale, bring it up, high boat. Exhale, take it down, low boat. We have 3 more. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat. Inhale up to the high boat. Exhale, low boat. Last one, inhale, high boat. Hold it. Rock it back to a plow pose. This is just optional. You always can skip it. You're welcome to watch first. You will rock it all the way back and plant your feet behind you, or maybe they'll just hang out. Your hands can touch the earth. They can come to your low back. Untuck your chin from your chest. Maybe you interlace your hands behind your back and press your upper arms into the earth. Some students like to bend their knees here as well. So just finding what works for you. Take a few more breaths where you're at in this plow. And release your hands if you do have clasped hands. Take some time, roll all the way down to the mat, vertebra by vertebra. And let your legs land on the earth for a little mini Shavasana shape. Pull your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Ground your feet. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. Pull your right knee in towards your chest. Interlace your hands around your right thigh. You can use your left elbow to widen your left thigh bone away from you. You may want to play with straightening out your right knee joint and bending it, or you can take nice fluid circles through your right ankle in both directions. Breathe into that left hip. Slowly unwind. Second side, just switch it up. Right ankle over left knee. Pull your left knee in, interlace your hands around your left thigh. Use your right elbow to press your right thigh bone away from you. Maybe you bend and straighten the left knee or take the circles or whatever you took on the other side. Take note of how you feel in this moment after moving through that flow, what may have been released. The practice of the asana is really to move stagnant energy through our body so that we can wake up to co-creating the life that we desire. Unwind, pull your knees back and give yourself a squeeze. Happy baby. You could grab for your knees, the outer edge of your ankles, or the outer edges of your feet. Pull your feet down as you press your feet up. Pull the lumbar spine in and away from the earth. And you can rock it here, side to side, maybe straightening out through one knee or the other. Land back through a little bit more stillness in your happy baby. Breathe. Release your hands from your feet. Lift your shoulder blades off the mat. Give yourself a little squeeze, holding the shins of the feet, whatever you can grab. Take an inhale. Exhale, stretch your legs one at a time out long and your palms to face up. Pull your shoulder bones back. Shavasana. Drop your tongue down from the roof of the mouth. Relax through any tension you're holding in your jaw. Let yourself breathe naturally, letting go of any struggle, any big restriction. Just let yourself be as you rest and digest your practice today. Shavasana. Begin to receive a fuller breath. Create little wiggles through your fingers, through your toes, through your wrists, and through your ankles. Take your time here. You'll slowly make your way up to a seat, pulling your knees in towards your chest. Once you arrive in a seat, bring your hands to a prayer Anjali Mudra, heart center. May this practice be a way to diving deep inside so that we can wake up to all of the connection and the unity around us. Take a big inhale. Cleanse it out, HA. Bring your thumb up to your third eye. We bow to ourselves, to each other, and to the lineages of yoga. Namaste.